good afternoon, Jackson Joes, and welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena, presented by VRML. And yes, we have a good one here for you, Spaghetti versus Joker. But before we get to that, I am on SirDimwi in the studio with B-Love, with so much subtlety on the cameras. And I'm sorry, that is such a habit. Palidore on the cameras.
Wow.
Oh man, yeah, that's how this one gonna be. This is my first cast back since last Sunday, so I am gonna be a little bit rusty. But B-Love, not rusty. B-Love, how are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, dude. And thanks for having me here, man. With you, one of my favorite teammates that I've had. And it's great to be here. Thanks.
Yeah, short-lived, but it was nice for the short time that we were together there. That was on I'm trying to blank.
Nay plus Ultra.
Nay plus Ultra. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my goodness, I was on the team. In big respect to those guys. I mean, Zux is still out there. Citizen's still out there. Those dudes are phenomenally talented players, and B-Love also a phenomenally talented player. And
thank you, man.
But
you too.
Speaking of, I'll use being kind. Speaking of phenomenally talented players, boy, do we have a few in this game? And by a few, I mean about 8 phenomenally talented players here. We were talking before the game, before we got into the cast, before we went live here, that we're expecting some fantastic highlights out of this one. And
I think there's going to be a couple highlights. Yeah.
Absolutely, and of course Gilligan in chat quoting my about there, and but when I say about 8, of course I'm being a little facetious. I mean 8 phenomenally talented players. Gilligan saying one of them isn't talented. I'm not sure if he has an opinion, but let's not go there.
Ooh,
Gilligan, a VRML League mod, being toxic in the chat, guys. What is going on right now?
Oh man, I'm gonna say that there's a couple of these people out there that have enough talent for 2, so I'm going 10. This is a talent of 10 out there.
Yeah, no, these are some phenomenally talented players. I mean, everybody, you got Joker here, Game Kong, Jaywalker, Rhino. They're standard. I take exception to the fact that Rhino changed his name to Rhino. I liked it when it was Ryan. Because Reliable Ryan still worked, because that started when he was Ryan Rhino. I started calling him Reliable Ryan because of his the consistency he hit those tube shots. And then he changed his name to Ryan, just Ryan, and that still worked because he was still Reliable Ryan.
Yeah.
But then he changes it to Rhino, and now I just sound like a madman calling him Reliable Ryan. Ryan, if you're watching this VOD, man, I don't appreciate that.
I mean, Reliable Rhino has a nice ring to it as well.
I mean, yeah, but it's not the same. You know, he's forcing my hand.
Yeah.
And my ego just doesn't like that.
Let's start a petition, and in 6 months, maybe he'll change it back.
You know what? What's that? Change.org? Hold on, I'm gonna start one right now. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So then, of course, over there on Spaghetti, Blenders, Meatballer, Ow, Oculizer. I mean, again, exceptionally talented players. We were talking about those highlights, man. Some of the goals they score just blow my mind. I love watching Spaghetti play, and I'm sure Gilligan's gonna appreciate that comment. But I love watching Spaghetti play here. As we are gonna get started here for round 1. That's gonna be Joker on the right in blue, Spaghetti on the left in orange, and the countdown has begun here for round 1.
I just like the fact that Meatballer's back on this team, and they can actually live up to the Spaghetti name.
Yeah, although they didn't put the meatball back in the logo, but it is going to be a quick turnover there. Meatballer picking that one up. Speaking of the devil, he's going to clear that one in. Chains are away. Good leech there by Blenders. Blenders down in the bubble, but he's going to be contested by 3 Joker players. That one's going to bounce up toward the ceiling, and Rhino is going to get that one cleared back into the Spaghetti zone.
It looks like this is going to be the first score, 30 seconds in, 3-pointer from game. He rarely misses those. I mean, rarely.
And for anybody interested, Gilligan just informed me that he's going to kill my Dungeons and Dragons character tonight. So F's in chat for Braum, as it's going to be Spaghetti now with that joust advantage after Joker getting that early 3-point lead here. As Oculizer now moving this one up, sending it through mid. As Blenders picking this one up. Blenders look for that cross pass. It's Al there. Al gonna go ahead and reset that one back to Oculizer, sending right back to Al. And a good read there by Rhino. as he's going to get that one cleared out. I don't even like to, no. Now, Game picking that one up. Game with the shot. Ooh, the ding off the ding ring, and now bouncing around the bubble.
There's that rare moment that I was talking about, and it just happened. And I bet he wishes he had that one back. And I'm gonna go out there and say the next chance he gets, he's gonna make one.
My! What a goal there, dude! Blenders! Oh, dude, Blenders, one of my favorite angry birds in the game, is gonna get that one in. Did you see the steal there? I don't know. Oh, the angle. I don't know. The angle was. That was such a. Oh my goodness, that was such a great pickup there. He didn't just steal it. He used whoever he stole it from as an anchor and got that one in for the 2. So it's not a 1-point game here. Just almost 2 minutes in.
That was a pro move, man. That was definitely a pro move. It feels good when you get one of those in, and good job on that one, Blenders.
This will be Kong sending that one across to Rhino. Rhino's going to get that one in for the 2, dinging it off the ding ring on the way into the net. And that is a net. That's actually a discussion we had, because people will colloquially refer to it as a net. But when you think about it, I mean, if you're talking about not the strictest definition of net, it's kind of an electronic net there that catches the disc on the way in. So I'm comfortable calling it a net from here on out.
Oh yeah, dude. I call it a net. I make basketball references all the time. I know Palidore does as well. This is hoops out here. We're playing hoops.
Oh, and that one, Blender's sending that one in deep, but that one's going to go wide, and Rhino now with it for Joker. So Joker turning it around here. Game sending this one in deep. Is it on? No, it's off the barrier. Not picked up by Blenders. Blenders, though, I don't know what just happened there. That one goes through the ceiling, but Al with a good recovery there. Gets that one slapped up, but Jaywalker on the far side to pick it up. So Joker now coming back in on offense here. Game sending this one up there to Kong. Kong now slowing it down, looking to draw that defense out. He does, and sends it there to Jaywalker, who's going to slam it in for the 2, and Joker's now up by 5.
It looks like when Blenders reached back, he ended up hitting the disc off that piece of geometry on the swing back, and it just went straight up in the air. And Joker doing what they usually do. They make you pay for your mistakes.
Oh, they absolutely do. I can speak from experience on that one, as now Oculizator sending that one through mid, going to find Blenders up in the blue zone, the offensive zone, and Al is going to immediately get stunned out. Good read there by Joker, and a good time by Ryan, pulling a spaghetti move there, and now sending this one in deep. That bounce, though, a little awkward, as that one's going to find its way to the near side wall and get picked up there by Blenders, but stolen right back by Game. And maybe saw it was a bit of a Joker train for a moment to steal that one. That was very interesting, but now it's back in the hands of Joker. Rhino on the floor here, near side wall. Rhino under pressure, sending that one across to Kong, and Kong now going to back it up, try to draw that defense out, try to open up some space in the bubble. As you can see on the mini map, how Spaghetti is just clustered in that bubble, not going to give Joker any room to work with. So Joker is going to force Spaghetti to come out and force them to open up in the bubble there.
Yeah, man, this is just like a classic draw and attack, and it almost worked, but it looks like that clear wasn't as good, but they might get it through now.
And that's one of those styles of play. I mean, you can depend on most teams to pull that, but Oculizator with the read. Oculizator, though, not an empty net. They got Game back in goal. Ock looking for a pass here. Gonna go for the bounce pass, but Jaywalker with a fantastic read is gonna pick that one up and send it in. Look for a bounce shot in Trench. That one's gonna find its way to Meatballer. Meatballer gonna anchor that one back into the Joker zone.
This is just ping-ponging right now. Oculizator, he's really good in that open court, and he's great about dodging people. But on this level, it's risky. These guys are really good about countering that.
Yeah, Joker's a team. There's a lot of stuff you can. There's stuff you can get away with periodically. Joker's not one of the teams though that you're going to get away with it typically. Is Oculizator now mid, taking a long shot here. That's going to hit the barrier, bounce right back out, and find Rhino, who's going to hop up to the ceiling there, pulling out the staircase, and now sending out one look for Game. Off the mark, Kong picking it up. He gets stunned out, and Blenders with the slap. That's going to bounce off the bow tie and picked up by Jaywalker. So some ping pong in here, which is a little uncharacteristic of both these teams. As usually, these teams are the type that are used to that kind of that controlled play where they can really control the pace of the game, but neither one of them really finding a footing right now, as we haven't had a goal in several minutes. I do believe it's a 5-point difference, 4.5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, and as much time as there is, it looks like Spaghetti's still running out of time. They need to get control of this disc and get it down the arena and get a score in, because those 4 minutes are going to go by fast.
And to respond to X-Wing, Caster takes a break. Caster go burr, as that one's going to be a cross pass there. Oculizator hits Blenders. Ooh, taking a steep shot, but that one's going to bounce wide and now out. Oculazator trying to track that one down, going to be under pressure there by Game, sending that one up to the ceiling. Good read there by Jaywalker. He's going to get that one cleared out. Is it on? No, it's going to be far wide. Flat bounce off the back wall, and Joker's going to get there first. Game with it. Game takes a shot, hits it for the 3, and Joker's going to take an 8-point lead almost 3 minutes after our last goal.
Man, that bounce, I didn't think they were going to get it, but the other stat came in and got it, and all 4 of them got down to the arena faster than the other team, and that's one of their strengths is they are scary fast, and you have to match that level of intensity in order to play with this team.
And shout out to Wolverine with the tier 1 sub. Ooh, that shot. A tier 1 shot. That one's going to go high, but right back in the hands of Jaywalker. And also, we've got to point out it's Rock Titan called Spaghetti in 2, as Spaghetti's down by 8 here with 3 minutes to go. Off the ding ring. That one's going to bounce towards that trench, and Jaywalker getting there first, turning it around very quickly. Good use of the hands there on the floor to quick turnaround there.
Oh man, something like I would do. Just go up there and try to dunk it and knock it off the rim, and those are slightly embarrassing. Good shot, Oculazator.
You know, that's one of those shots. Yeah, anytime I try to send those in, I don't hit them. I don't hit those, but it's one of those when you take a shot like that, you got to hope for that single bounce, because either it's a smooth roll or single bounce. You get more than one bounce in that trench, it's not going in. Oculazator there, 48 meters out, 1 bounce off the trench, that does go in, and it's back to a 5-point game. Rocks feeling pretty good right now. It's 2.5 minutes still. Spaghetti still in this one. It's going to be Joker now with it as I stumble over my words. Jaywalker going to stumble over some blocks, send that one in, looking for Game deep. Kong. Kong trying to track it down under pressure. Slap across the right. What a play. Wow.
That was beautiful. I mean, there was almost a turnover there because I feel like someone was up in that high corner over there and got to it just in time to slap it across, and there's no one over there, so it was just a nice easy dunk. And there's about 2 minutes left here, and they're up by 7.
So now minute 52, Oculazator with that disc, gonna slow past this one. It takes that bounce in mid. It will be picked up by Blunders. Blunders under pressure. They're gonna send this one down to the floor. That takes a shot, and he's gonna hit that one for the 2, bringing it back within 5, but only a minute and a half to go here. About once we get out of the 2s, maybe a minute 20. Actually, a minute 23 once we come out of the tubes.
That's a nice little quick play right there. I don't know if that bounce was intentional or not, but if it is, that was a great play, and it got him a score in the time that they need in order to catch up.
So Game under pressure there, though. He gets a good pass over there to Jaywalker. Jaywalker coming back to help out Game for that pass option. As Jaywalker now trying to track this one down to the tube. Looking at the net, not going to take a shot. Going to go to Rhino on the near side wall. Rhino going to go down to Kong. Kong now moving up. Good pass there to Jay, and a stop by Blenders. It almost looked like this Blenders expecting that grab. I don't know, but he got it. The Game now picking this one back up in the tube. Going to go for, the read there by Oculazator. He's going to go for another one of those long shots. That one's not going to have the angle, and not able to track it down was Al. So Blenders going to get there first. Blenders, the steal. Did not see Game, and Game's going to get this one turned around.
Oh man, that shot by Oculazator was so close. If they would have made that, this could have easily been a game, and they could have caught up. And instead, it looks like a Joker got the rebound, sent it down, and scored. And now they're up by 7 points again with 30 seconds left. It's a wrap, folks. This one's done.
Yeah, it'll be round 1 there, but that shot, my angle on it, I'm pretty sure it dinged on the way in. The angle on the cast, you can't really see the ding. But the angle I had, it definitely dinged on the way in. So he had very little room to work with there. That was a fantastic shot. As this one's going to bounce in off the barrier 7 seconds ago here to finish round 1. And that'll end it there. 14-7 in favor of Joker.
Man, Joker is so strong and so fast. You got to really come out and play smart, and you got to have high intensity levels, and you got to boost and control, because they will make you pay for mistakes, and they can run away really quick. But I think Spaghetti did a pretty good job. They just tightened up a few things, and I think this next round could be a lot closer.
Oh, it absolutely can be. And Rock's Titan agreeing as he's going to amend his call to Spaghetti in 3.
That's fine.
Get to the stats here on the board. Let's see, game high points tied between Game and Rhino, both with 6. Also, Kong with 4 assists in that round. And my stream is buffering for some goofy reason. But Jaywalker coming over with 2 points there, as well as 2 points apiece to Al and Blenders, 3 points there to Oculazator. And also 3 saves to Rhino, 1 save to Kong, 2 saves to Blunders, and 1 save apiece to Meatballer and Oculizer. So everybody contributing all over the arena in this one. Yeah, this is definitely a fantastic game. Fantastic performance there from Joker in round 1. And, you know, Spaghetti, it's one of those things, you know, you look at that score, you say 14-7. Well, Joker definitely had it. But, I mean, when you're playing against Joker, not getting mercied is I mean, for me, it was always, it was like that was the accomplishment. And Spaghetti played really well. They had some fantastic plays there. And as we come out to start round 2 here, I think Spaghetti's going to bring it once more against Joker here.
I mean, like I said, that one shot that Oculisator had that bounced through the trench, if that goes in, it's a different game. So they're not that far behind.
Not far behind at all, as this one's going to bounce in off the Joust game on the far side. Game, you doing the Joker train. That's how you see it come out now. They don't do it from far away. You see this team try to pull it out around mid or something and try to walk it all the way down. That's not going to work. Joker learned that a long time ago, and that's how they pull it out. Now they wait until they have an opportune moment at the bubble and get that one in for the 2. And so with you know, only 30 seconds in, Joker is going to take that 2-point lead here.
Well, I think that's a very effective way to use that and not abuse it, in my opinion. That play.
Oh, no, I absolutely agree. That was definitely the way to use it. Ow! Oh, bouncing off the inside of the post there. And I absolutely agree. It was one of those things you saw Joker do it a couple times out in the field. It didn't work out for them, and then it worked like the first couple times, and then it stopped working for them. And they adjusted to only do it in those very rare moments. And a bounce, that was a bounce shot for anyone wondering. That was a bounce shot off the wall there that's going high. As Game picks that one up, and Jaywalker going to forward it away.
Yeah, those guys have found ways to just basically take shots no matter where they're at on the court, and as you can see, Ryan Rhino putting that 3 in, and that's just a layup for that guy.
Yeah, that's where the name comes from. Reliable Ryan, right there. The tube shot, he hits him. He hits him reliably, and that one again, he hits that one. Not quite a tube, but still just about 23 meters out. And now it's going to be Spaghetti with that Joust advantage, currently down by 5. Still over 8 minutes to go here, though. In round 2, as Oculizator is going to send that one to that right tube. Going to be picked up by Al, only for a moment. He gets stunned out. Now Rhino with it. Rhino turning this one around. Has a player in the bubble with him somewhere. There he is. Game on the ceiling in there. He's just going to walk that one in for the 2. And Joker is going to go up by 7 now.
Man, what are you doing that? If you're on defense and you're in goal and Ryan's coming at you and his teammates are all around you, what do you do? What do you do?
You say a prayer.
You get a 19 thrown on you. Yeah. That's what happens.
Exactly. Yeah. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You got to try to play the odds as best you can and hope the odds turn out in your favor. Good feed there, though. Blender's taking a shot. Oh, another ding! That is heartbreaking. And it's going to be picked up now by Rhino on the floor on the near side wall. Rhino looking to send it away, but Game going to steal it from Rhino, I think. They're going to call it a handoff, but we know what's going on there. Rhino's going to send this one through mid.
And that might have been a shot right there. I wouldn't be surprised.
But now Meatballer with it. Meatballer grabbing it here for Spaghetti. He's going to send this one through mid and right there in the hands of Rhino, but right back in the hands of Al, and Al's going to clear it out now. He's going to take a bounce off the slanted wall there, bounce into the bubble, and to the far side racer here. Rhino gets there first under pressure by Al. And Al with a good shield to stun out the teammate helping out Rhino, but Rhino with a good reset there to Kung and Jay, who are looking for a clearing boost. But good, fantastically shared by Oculizator, but it's going to be Game picking that one up. Game sending it down to Rhino. Rhino with the one-on-one. Rhino! Oh, with the steeds. He's going to put that one in for the 2, and now it's a 9-point game.
From where I was looking, that looked like a no-look, over-the-head dunk from my perspective. I'm not sure, though.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that was. As you can see, Rhino, he turns around, and it wasn't over the head, but it was behind the back, no look dunk. And yeah, it's going to put Joker up by 9 here. 6:23 remaining, as this one's going to get sent to Blenders at mid. Blenders now immediately stolen there by Game, and Game immediately stolen back by Blenders. Blenders taking exception to that one and turning it around now for Spaghetti.
Oh man, that's a great little response there when you get the disc stolen. Just go back and get it, and turn into a 2-pointer from Al, and they finally get on the board here. They're only down by 7. They got plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time left there as Al gets a good anchor shot there on the goalie. I believe it was Kong in goal off the feed from Blender. So yeah, with just under 6 minutes to go here, 7-point spread. It's only 3 goals that Spaghetti needs, but against Joker, you say only 3 goals. That's quite a few. as Game's going to send that across there to Kong. Kong backing it up. They're looking to break that chain up, and they do actually break it up. No stuns, but they break the chain up, even though Oculator got that leech. So he's going to press on a Rhino there. Rhino going to juke. Send that one down to Kong. Kong now move it in. Look for a pass. Oh, the read there by Meatballer. Now turning it around. No, not turning it around. His Game with the steal. He's going to pop that winner for the 2, and it's a 9-point game.
Man, I can tell you by experience, if you get a steal in the bubble against this team, you have to get rid of it. You can't even think about it. There's going to be no time, and they're going to be on you. So I've had it happen to me. Meatballer, don't get down, buddy. It happens to all of us.
So now it's going to be Oculator here for Spaghetti. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in round 2. 11-2 here in favor of Joker's. Blender's going to swim through mid, do a couple plies, and now looking for a pass. Going to send it right there. Oh my God, I thought that was the game, but no, Oculator. Off to Al with the juke. Al going across there to Meatballer. Meatballer does ultimately pick that one up, but only for a moment as Jaywalker gets that steal and send it through mid. Oh no, is this on? No, it's going to bounce off the barrier, but picked up there by Jay. He gets his own clear in. He's going to pop that one in for the 3, and Joker's up by 12.
Wow, it didn't look like to me that Jay had that angle, but he was able to underhand it right under the shield, just out of reach of whatever defender was back, and that's a great shot, man. Those are tough to make.
So it'll be 4:15 on the clock, 12-point game, 14-2 in favor of Joker. Oculator moving this one in over the Nugget, setting that one, right there into the hands of Rhino, and a reliable Rhino is going to do exactly what he does and send that one in for the 3. I'm not sure about how, probably 23 meters out. We don't have the pop up there, but yeah, now it's a 15-point game.
Man, I mean, when it snowballs, man, they go and they get great energy, and it's this is a game of runs, and these guys are definitely on a run right now, and I don't want to see a mercy here, so let's go Spaghetti. Let's go, buddy.
Fun fact, the Mercy rule is named after Mercy Hunter, as now it's going to be Blenders on the far side wall. Sending that one in, but right there in the hands of Jaywalker, and Jaywalker going to send this one out. It does get through mid, so that chain, the Joker chain, is going to get there. Rhino with it. Rhino sending that one in. It looked like Kong maybe was thinking about stealing that one from Rhino. Yeah, but no, Rhino with that 3, and now it's going to be an 18-point game.
Man, these guys, they are really good, and they're fast, and like I said, they make you pay for your mistakes, and their defense is on point. And when they get on a run like this, it's tough to stop.
So it's going to be Oculator here. 3 minutes to go. It's an 18-point spread. Joker looking for that mercy. Game's going to pick that one up, and under pressure there by Blenders, but no, he's going to get that pass there to Rhino, and Rhino is going to take a shot. And there it is. He gets that one in for the 3. It's going to be 23-2 here to end round 2, and Joker is going to take this one over Spaghetti in 2.
Man, I tell you what, dude. What place is Spaghetti in? I think they're in 3rd or 4th place.
I will pull it up right now, but yeah, they're right up there for sure. Just take me a moment to actually get there.
This is yeah, I think I have it pulled up.
But
I just looked at my team. We're in place 132. So.
Yeah, 4th.
4th place. That is crazy, man. For a 4th place team to get mercied by Joker, it just shows you how scary this team is. And somebody's got to come along and break these dudes up, man, because these guys are so good, man. And yeah.
Yes, they are. That'll keep Jokers now. It's going to be 12-0 here in week 6. The only team in the only team in North America undefeated, or the only team, not the only team in the world, is Team Gravity over there in Europe is still undefeated as well. But one of only 2 teams in the world, and both Joker and Gravity are going to go 12-0. Actually, as I look at the leaderboard there, but yeah, Joker just in a league of their own. Absolutely, not even Kang this season getting games off of them, which is really unusual. Usually it's the Joker Kang race, and but no, it's Joker race at the moment. But we do have stats we can reference now. Here we have game high points going to be going there to, well, it's a tie game, and right, that's not right. That's not right. What's going on, Palidore?
That math doesn't add up.
That doesn't add up. And Palidore just gonna all right, so anyways, so yeah, so not sure, well, actually, well, no, there was a reset in the game, so can't pull those up. So yeah, no, so those are the stats from round 1.
Ryan,
at least some of them. Probably Rhino with the game high points. Probably what do you think, 16?
I don't know. He went on a scoring spree there at the end of that game, and I think he had 9 like just in the matter of 1 minute, minute and a half. So at least 16, 15.
So yeah, so that'll be the end of that one there. Spaghetti versus Joker. We do have another one to get to in just a few minutes. Well, I had it up. Where is it? I just lost it. There it is. Instinct versus Frostbite, which is going to be another phenomenal game. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. We are going to take a brief intermission, but we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Thing.
I wish I didn't have a job.
Me too, dude.
I'm just no life.
Got you. And welcome back, everybody, for another game of some, what'd you say, 8 fantastically talented players. Again, we are back for Frostbite versus Instinct. Excuse me, Instinct versus Frostbite. And yeah, still here. Me, myself, and I'm SirDimwi. I shouldn't say that because I'm here with 2 other people. I can't do math. What is today? It's Saturday. Yes, here with B-Love still, and not so much for subtlety on cameras. That is Palidore on the cameras. And yes, B-Love, Blove, what are you thinking about this one, man?
Man, I expect a little bit of a closer game from the last one on this one. These 2 teams are a little closer, I think, skill-wise, and I'm going to predict a round 3. And I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be good. And you're right, super talented players, 8 guys, both with new team members respectively on their team for the season, although we are like in week 6 right now. And
Yeah.
Chrome, I think Chrome joined in probably 2 weeks ago for this one, with shortly after Huzzah. And yeah, great exciting team, and this is going to be good.
And I remember when Chrome was trying out on different teams, someone had told me that Chrome was trying out for their team, and I said, "You mean Chrome is considering your team?" Because a player like Chrome asks you to try out. Chrome's not trying out for you; you're trying out for Chrome.
Exactly.
And Chrome ultimately did go with Frostbite here, so it's definitely one of the more talented shooters in the game. But I mean, when you're talking about strikers, man, this game right here is a game of some fantastically talented strikers. I mean, you got Instinct here with that front line of Cruisin' and Connemara Chaos and Ender, which is just unfair. And over there on Frostbite, Mozzie, Huzzah, and Chrome are all fantastic strikers. I mean, this is going to be a game. Well, it's going to be a great game, because I don't want to say it's a game of offense, because you've got Grumpiest Broom there for Frostbite, who's absolutely one of the better goalies in the game, and then you've got Cruz in there for Instinct, who's one of the best goalies of the game, and Kavici also. I remember like a year ago, I was talking about how good a goalie Kavici was, and he's not even Instinct's primary goalie. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of talent we're talking about here, offense and defense for both of these teams, and that's why I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a high scoring game. This is just going to be a brawl. It's going to be
a battle.
Yeah, a brawl of talent.
It's not fair to have 2 good goalies on the same team, man. There's not enough good goalies out there.
Right?
I'm breaking them up in the off season. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna break up all the goalies, and no one can stack goalies on their team. But it's a good idea to do that, because if for an aggressive team, your goalie's not always going to be there. So it's nice to have a quick little replacement, someone to throw in there who's also good as well. And I'm just going to say, Grumpy, the last game I watched him, scored a ton of points. This is a goalie that can also go out there and score. So, as well as Cruisin' and Kavici. So there's a whole bunch of goalies and a whole bunch of scorers out there.
And all these goalies and scorers are getting started here in round 1. That headbutt is going to be won by Frostbite, but they're in the hands of Instinct. But right back in the hands of Frostbite. Grump on the back line there, sending that one through the tube. Taking a bounce near that near side wall. Kavici, though, he's going to get stunned out there by Chrome. Chrome look for a cross pass there. Oh, good read there by Cruisin'. And that one's going to get cleared back out into the Frostbite zone. Down in the bubble. Opportunity here for Instinct if they can track that one down. Connemara Chaos getting that one. Connemara Chaos and Ender in the bubble with the 2-on-2. But the pass doesn't go, and Grumpy's going to get that one slapped out. Oh,
man, he just missed it. I'm not really sure what happened, if he would try blocking or anything like that. But essentially, they had that. They had a half a second to get that and throw it in, but just basically missed the bounce of the disc. And this is what happened, man. Missed opportunity.
So that's going to be Kavici sending that one in up to Ender there. Ender sending that one to Connemara Chaos. Connemara Chaos with a 1-on-4. Going to send that one gingerly back to Ender. Ender's going to get sent out. That one goes up to the ceiling. Connemara Chaos with a smart slap there right in the hands of Cruisin' for the reset. So Cruisin' on the back line now going to try to draw out that Frostbite defense. If not, he's just going to walk it, and there it is. He gets a Huzzah to come out of the bubble, sending that one up to Connemara, and you can hear Cruisin' say rip as he sends that pass off, as it didn't go where he was looking, and he gets this one back on the back line.
I wonder what happened there, if it was just came out of his hand or not, or oh, what a great move.
Looks like
And an amazing save. I don't know who that was, but whoever to save that was a great play and send it down. And this might end up being a score for them.
yeah, that was Grump with the save. Now Chrome back to Mozzie. Mozzie, though, going to get stolen by Kavichi, and Kavici's going to get that one slapped down. We also saw Mozzie get endered down there in the bubble. And I remember playing Ender in a game once, and I was specifically told as we were chaining in, don't get endered. And I got endered as I landed. And but now it's going to be Mozzie here. Mozzie sending this one across, looking for Grump, but that's out of reach, and now a bit of a scrum for it.
Man, I speaking of getting entered, I've just learned to never try to punch this guy ever, ever, ever.
I mean, that's kind of the rule, you know. It almost gives him some space to work with. But oh, Huzzah with the steal there on Connemara. Huzzah moving in here. Still 0-0 over 2 minutes in, 2:15 off the clock. Grump on the backline here. Grump gonna send this one down to the far side there to Chrome. Chrome going near side to Huzzah. Huzzah now on the floor, juking around, trying to drop the defense. He does. Gonna go for that back pass, draw that defense out further. Grump with the feed in. Ooh, just out of reach of Mozzie. And now Ender gonna invert, send this one out. Not quite out. Gonna take some bounces there at mid.
Man, that clear, I figured he was going to shoot that down, and it was probably a shot, but just ended up bouncing down and stayed in the same side of the arena. And there, with this defense, I mean, you're right, SirDimwi. This is not going to be a high-scoring game. This is going to be a battle, and it's going to be defensive. And I'm surprised we haven't seen a score yet.
Especially when you're talking about the offensive talent in this game, it's so weird to not have a goal. Yeah, Colorado Chaos just gonna get that one from Huzzah. So we're still seeing more of that ping pong in here, just the back and forth. And I wouldn't even call it ping pong. Oh, Chrome though with the beautiful interception. They have a 3-on-2 if they can move this one in. Chrome bringing it in. Chrome, oh, he gets stuffed. And Kavici's gonna get that one sent out of the bubble.
Wow, with these defenses, I mean, when you come into that half-court offense, you're gonna have to be perfect. And Connemara is not gonna miss that shot when he gets a chance. And our first points of the game. How much time has gone by here? 4 minutes?
3:23 goal time there on that one from 20 meters out there. Connemara Chaos getting that opportunity. Sneaky Evil in the chat saying, can someone hit more than 2 passes in a row, please? Sneaky, man, you know these defenses, dude. You watch what's happening. It's not like they're bad passes. They're good passes, but they're better defensive reads and good steals that are causing that chaos, the Connemara chaos, if you will, as Crump is going to send that one in up to Mozzie there. And also, I recently learned, Chrome, thought there was an opportunity there. Chrome disagreed with me, though. And Chrome's going to back this one up. Chrome getting that one set across there to Mozzie. Mozzie sending this one to Chrome, and Chrome is going to plant that one for the 2 off of that cut pass from Mozzie.
What a great idea by Chrome. He was in a position to go and try and score maybe 1v2 or 1v1 and pulled it back out, made a pass, got it right back, put it in. That's a great disc right there. That's what it looks like, fellas.
And what I was going to say is I was watching a documentary on Jupiter's moon Europa, and apparently, and I did not know this, and I got to give props for the deep cut on this one, is Connemara Chaos is a geological feature on Jupiter's moon Europa. That's where that name comes from. So a big props there to Connemara for a great name. Cruising, though, walking this one in to Connemara. Just out of reach. This was going to bounce out, but that's going to be Kavichi on the back line, sending that one across there to Ender.
Connemara was too busy, getting his head all filled up and missed that pass, but he got it back, scored 2.
He did get it back, and that's going to be instant going up by 3 here in round 1. 5 minutes in, and that's in this game, that's kind of a big lead. Let's be real. As there's 4:40 on the clock as we come out.
Oh man, just to think about that, 3 points is definitely a big lead in this game because it's so hard just to get 2. And there you go.
It's like Frostbite caught the instinct defense off guard. I mean, they were in the bubble but just weren't in position yet, and so Mozzie taking advantage of that one. And that's the kind of thing you have to do in a game like this when you're playing against defensive prowess that you're seeing from both teams, but in this case instinct. When you have an inch, you have to take the inch. You can't hesitate, because you hesitate, you lose that inch. And that's going to tie it up here. 4 minutes to go, 5-5. This one gets sent in deep, but it will be picked up now by Grumpy on the back line here for Frostbite.
Yeah, props to Mozzie for taking the opportunity and sinking that in, because like you said, man, when you have those little opportunities, you have to take advantage of them. And it's really easy to just get scared for half a second and miss that shot and think about it just a little too much.
Mozzi's going to send this one down in the instinct bubble, but it will be Ender getting there first. And Ender, believing he was under a lot more pressure than he was, just slaps that one out. So it's going to be an opportunity here for Mozzi. Mozzi looking at a 1-on-2, taking the shot. That one goes wide. And that's going to be Chrome handling this one. Mishandling it, actually, is it's going to be Kavichi picking it up. But then back to Mozzi, and then back to Conor Chaos. So just back and forth there in that bubble. This one's going to get sent through mid. 3:15 on the clock, taking a few bounces there, and recovered now by Chrome.
Yeah, Instinct got lucky. They were definitely not communicating with Ender, and they still were trying to recover from that, and they didn't do it. Chrome was able to get 2 points, and that was just a miscommunication. You know, if you have your guy back there and he's by himself, you got to let him know he's got time to hold the disc and try to control it down the arena.
And that goal by Frostbite, that was a beautiful feed there from Mozzie to Chrome through the defense. I mean, that was threading the needle right there. So it's going to be a 2-point lead here to Frostbite. Now Cruising on the back line. Cruising going to swim over a few blocks, try to draw that defense out, and it goes right there in the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie now going to clear this one in, hits Chrome. There's too many dashes here. There's too many dashes on these names. I keep confusing them.
Never trust someone with a dash in their name. That's what I say.
Oh my goodness. Chrome over to Huzzah. Huzzah was covered. And somehow Huzzah still gets it in. Ender was right in that lane there. And Chrome just placed a pinpoint pass there to Huzzah. And Huzzah gets that one in for the 2. And that's going to be Frostbite up by 4.
That was a great defensive set. They came out and they were carrying a mid stack. And that mid stack can be dangerous, man. You have to be super careful when that pass is. If you've got a mid stack, and they got it and they brought it all the way back down, controlled it, and great passing in the bubble and scored.
So Ender sends it over there to Kavichi. Kavichi going to go back to Conor Chaos. So that one's going to take the bounce off the nugget. But Ender picking that one up. Ender doing a couple flips there. Looks like he was just trying to invert. Gets that one back from Cruising. Ender now on the ceiling, his floor. Ender looking for a cross pass to Kavichi. But that one's going to go wide and now bounce out. And both teams trying to track this one down. We see a lot of leeches. Conor Chaos with it for a moment. Mozzie is just going to forward this one down. Does get into the Instinct bubble. Instinct trying to get there first, but not on. Ender grabs it, but Grump stuns him out. So now Grump with it. Grump looking for a pass. It's Chrome. And Chrome back to Grump as the goalie comes out. Kavichi thought he had the read on that, but just couldn't get the grab on that. That opens the goal up, and Grump's going to put that one in for the 2.
Man, here with a minute left, Instinct's going to have to really put together a good couple string of scores if they want to get themselves back in this game.
So now 56 seconds to go here. It's a 2-point spread, excuse me, 2-goal spread, 2 goals minimum. As now Conor Chaos taking that one, sending it in deep there to Ender. Ender dodging that the chain. Now sending a pass over to Kavichi. Oh, just off the mark, and now it's going to bounce around the bubble. Ender trying to track it down, but no, it's going to be Grump getting the slap on that one, sending it back. But they're in the hands of Cruising. Cruising now moving in. Cruising looking to make something happen. Sends it down there to Kavichi. Kavichi going up to Ender, and Ender is going to gingerly place that one in for the 2. And we're back to 4-point game, but only about, maybe 15 seconds ago here. 10, in fact. So that'll be round 1 to Frostbite.
Man, just to hold this whole round, Instinct was missing just a couple of key cut passes, and if they'd made 2 of those, this would be a tie game right now. I think they're gonna definitely tighten those up for round 2.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing you're going to take note of as a team when you go into the locker room between rounds. You're going to talk about what are the things we need to improve to come back here. And when it comes to Instinct in that one, it's just cut passes. They missed a couple of them, and that's ultimately what you're not talking just a 2. You're talking a swing of possibly 4 or 5 points because maybe that missed pass that led to a turnover that led to a goal for Frostbite. So a 2-point goal isn't always just a 2-point goal. That can be a 4 or 5 point swing, or if it's a 3, a 6-point swing even. And so that's that's what they're talking about right now in their locker room.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like they're going to come out this next round and with a little more intensity. And have these guys played this season? I don't know.
We could check, but off the top of my head, I don't recall. But also want to point out the Frostbite, look at their points. It's uniform scoring there. Only one of them getting 2 goals, and that's Chrome with the 4 points there. Then Grump is off both the 2 points apiece, and Mozzie with 3. Also a few assists and then 3 saves there to Grump. No surprise. And also notable is Kavichi and Ender both with a save. Cruising without a save in the game. That is a very notable stat line. As Cruisin is usually one to pick up a whole bunch of saves, so it looks like Frostbite has figured out how to get by the wall that is Cruisin in that first round.
If they figured it out, can they let me know? Because I'd like to share it with a couple of people.
I wouldn't
Including
mind knowing myself, yeah, right? But he's gonna, excuse my snort, as Ender's gonna send this one quickly into the bubble there to Connemara to start round 2 here. 8 seconds in, Connemara looking for a pass, but it goes up to the ceiling, but it will be handled by Cruisin here. Cruisin on the near side wall, Cruisin going over the ghost block, gonna walk this one in, takes a shot, and he's gonna plant it in, and that's gonna be our first goal in round 2. 2 points to Instinct, 17 seconds in.
I mean, if they're not gonna cover you, there's no reason to pass it. Just walk it in. Wait till somebody, comes out and tries to cover you before you pass it. I like that play, man. I love just walking it in until someone comes and gets me.
And X-Wing asking, did Instinct change their logo? Not so far as I am aware, and it looks the same to me as far as I can tell, although it's going to be Frostbite sending this one in. Mozzie taking that shot, but it's going to hit the top side of the cone on the backboard to bounce right back out, but in the hands of Huzzah. Huzzah going back to Grump. Grump going to go down to the floor to Chrome. Chrome back to Grump. Some quick passes there from Frostbite as Grump's going to start walking this one in on the far side. Has a little bit of room, gets that draw out as it passes it back to Mozzie. Actually didn't see Mozzie sitting up there. Mozzie going back to Grump, and Grump is going to plant that one in for the 2, and that shot, it's like a mirrored shot there, almost looks identical to the one we saw from Instinct just a moment ago.
Yeah, that was a great little sequence of passes. I loved how Huzzah was there and just passed it back to Grumpy, who was only 1 block away, and then they all spread out and ran the offense, and it ended up with Grumpy scoring the 2 points. So just because you're in the back and you're running the offense doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to get the 2 points.
So now Connemara Chaos, look for that cross pass there to Ender, and I think this is a chain breaker formation here. They want to break up that Mozzie Huzzah chain. That's what Ender's doing. He's trying to draw that chain to him. So they can break it up. You can see Kavichi on the far side trying to break it up, but they can't quite. Cruise and try to send that one through mid and doesn't get through. Mozzie does get the slap on it, and this one finds its way back in the Instinct bubble. So Instinct not able to break the chain up like they wanted to, and Ender is going to ender a couple players there as he gets that one slapped out of the bubble.
I think 2 people tried to punch Ender, and they didn't listen to my no punch rule.
Yeah, that's one of those. He gets so many players with that. It's unreal. Nobody in the league has the instinct with that shield like Ender does. It's really unreal. You kind of want to pick his brain. Like, is it just habit, or is it something he had to work on and plan, or is it just good habits? Cruising to Kavichi. The defense is going to pull that one in on the offensive side, and what a pass there, what a feed. And Cruising's going to get that one in for the 2, and Instinct going to go up by 2.
Yeah, that was a great pass and even better score, because he essentially just slapped it in the goal, and it was super close and doesn't give the goalie much time to react. That one's going to go in most of the time.
So now Grump is going to send this one up to Mozzie in the left tube, near side tube. Mozzie going up to Chrome here in the near side trap on the orange side. And Chrome going up to Mozzie. Mozzie going back to Chrome. Chrome has a cross pass there, hits it. That's Huzzah. What a stop there by Cruisin'. As Cruisin' gets a save there on that one. Connemara is going to forward that one through the near side tube, back into the Frostbite zone. Going to bounce around on the near side wall and slowly make its way to the far side as Grump picks that one up.
Yeah, Cruisin' finally got his save for the game. Normally by now he's gotten a few more, but hey, better late than never.
Better late than never is Grump, though, going to pick this one up. Grump looking at an empty net for a moment, but looks for that cross pass nonetheless, and doesn't. It's good. He gets it back. Grump now going down to the floor, making some space. Going to take a shot, and he gets it in as Kavichi gets stunned out in the goal, and that's going to be another 2. Frostbite tying it up here with 6 minutes to go.
Man, Grumpy just taking over the scoring here. I think he's going to do this all by himself for the rest of the match. It's going to be just Grumpy scoring on his team.
Grump.
The broom.
It's not going to be Cruising on the nest here for Instinct. Oh no, right in the hands of Chrome. So an immediate turnover as Frostbite now entering the zone. Chrome going to send this one up, hits Mozzie. Mozzie now sends that one into Huzzah. Huzzah going back to Chrome, and what a stop! Another one. Cruising. Big stop, gets that one sent all the way down into the Frostbite zone. Ender trying to check that one down, overshoots it. Going to bounce to the near side wall, which is going to be picked up by Grump. And Grump going to send that one back towards mid.
Man, Cruz is getting heated up here, making some key saves, and they're going to be glad that he did those at the end of this round because it's going to be close.
So Ender is going to send this one back to the Frostbite zone. Cruisin is down there first. Cruisin taking the shot. That one's going to go wide and bounce out of the bubble. Connemara trying to get there. Ender's there as well, but it's going to be Huzzah picking that one up. Oh, Huzzah with the back pass. Almost self-goals it, but that one's going to go wide. And Chrome is going to pick that one up and send it back towards mid, where Kavichi is going to get the interception. So back in the hands of Instinct here. Kavichi going to walk this one in. Has room to walk. Sends that one across there to Cruiser. Cruising going across there to Ender. And Ender, he's going to get stuffed there by Huzzah. Is sent back out of the bubble.
Man, Frostbite's defense in the bubble is doing amazing. I'm very impressed, and they're making it hard. They're making them work for these points.
They absolutely are. As Connemara Chaos is going to send that one back to Ender. Ender across to Kavichi. Kavichi going back to Connemara as the goalie comes out of the goal. Connemara's going to pop that one up for the 2. And Instinct got to take a 2-point lead here with 4.5 to go.
Man, I feel like just as I said that, they made that look super easy. As easy as that was not to do. It looked easy, and that goal was wide open by the time they passed it around. They shook them.
Shook is right as Grump's going to pass that one over to Huzzah on the Joust advantage. 4 minutes to go here. Huzzah up to Chrome. Chrome going up there to Mozzie. Mozzie under some extreme pressure by Kavichi. And he's just going to juke around the trap there. Gets a pass to Grump, but off the mark. Now taking an unfortunate bounce. Cruising with a good slap. That one gets out of the zone, back in the Frostbite zone, all the way down into the bubble, in fact. And going to make its way near goal, but it's going to be Grumpy getting there first. He's just going to slap that one out. Ender trying to track it down. Can't get there before Grump. He's going to send that one back through mid.
Ender, I like how Ender's just stopped and just kind of waited, and the offense at that time just slapped it. And great move. He wasn't able to get it, but smart play.
And a good, oh, what another big stop by Cruisin. So Cruisin had that deficit in round 1, and man, is he making it up for it here in round 2. These big stops off of big shots from big shooters, as now Grumpy's going to pick it up on the back line here for Frostbite, currently down by 2, 3:10 on the clock. Cross pass there to Mozzie. Mozzie going to send this one through mid, gets past the defense, going to take a single bounce there and find the hands of Cruisin. The Cruiser now picking that one up, sending that one over to Ender. Ender now through trying to go through the 2, but Mozzie picks that one up, sending it back into the bubble here in the Instinct zone. Chrome getting there first. Chrome with a 1-on-1. Chrome with a 2-on-2. Chrome with a 3-on-3. Oh, the stop by Cruisin once again. Huzzah going to try to track this one down the far side. He does. Cross pass there to Mozzie. Mozzie, there it is, finally getting that one in. Minute 24 after the last goal. Tying it up here is Frostbite with 2.5 to go in round 2.
What a great set of saves by Cruisin. I mean, just man saves up in there, just beast mode up in there. And I don't know if you noticed, but you see how fast Frostbite got back on that one clear he had. I mean, they were down there quick, and you know, it's they're definitely staying aggressive and scoring here.
And you know, the comms have to be the communication on Frostbite. On both these teams is probably phenomenal, but Frostbite, you see the way they're moving. Communication is definitely on point. It's Chrome up to Mozzie, and then Mozzie, the incidental headbutt, is going to lose that one. To get slapped out of the bubble here to the near side wall. Minute 58 on the clock. Tie game, 6-6. Frostbite did take round 1. So Frostbite, if they get a win here, it will be the end of the game. But Kavici's going to get a steal there, sends that one out. Minute 50 on the clock. Excuse me.
Those clears are going all the way down. I mean, they're getting their clears and they're bouncing off that back wall, and just like that, everyone is already back. I mean, these stacks are so fast, man.
So fast, and that's good communication, good habits, good game sense. The Kavichi cross pass there to Connemara, who does pick it up. Connemara going over to Ender looking for Kavichi off the mark, and now it's going to be picked up by Huzzah. He gets stuffed though by Cruisin trying to get it back. Can't get there, does. Although off the head of the teammate Connemara. Connemara trying to track it down now, can't. And now it will be Mozzie getting the clear, not quite. Bounces off the lip, I think. Mozzie does get it back. Mozzie's just going to send this one in, going to bounce off the floor, off the tunnel exit. Cruising though, panic, clear. Mozzie picking it up. Mozzie with an opportunity. Kavichi with the save.
That's where those two goalies come into play, and that opportunity right there, whenever you need someone, just an extra pair of really good hands to save. And man, these relentless attacks on this goal are coming in, and they need two goalies right now, because Frostbite is slinging them at the goal.
So 36 seconds on the clock, tied 6-6. Pass across to Grump. Grump going back to, whoa, the read. Kavici's going to pick that one up, send it through the tube. 28 seconds remaining. This one bouncing into that bubble there. Picked up by Ender, and he plants it for the 2. We're not over yet, but man, are we close? We might be going to round 3 here. I think we're going to have about 10 seconds.
Wow.
5 seconds.
What a leech, and just at the right time. I mean, Ender is just, he's such a great player, and yeah, that's a great timely play right there.
So probably going to round 3 here. Maybe Grump going to send this one in quickly. Chrome looking for a deep send in, but no, that will be the end of round 2. So we will be going to a round 3 here between Instinct and Frostbite as Instinct takes round 2, 8-6.
What a match. I mean, this is a battle. Like I said earlier, Dimwi, you're right, man. This is going to be a big defensive battle, and that was a great game. Just what I expected.
Phenomenal game. It's also Gilligan with 100 bits there as we go to a round 3. Appreciate it, Gil. As game high points, you know, what's really interesting, I mean, well, actually, stats are missing that second round. This is a new issue. But yeah, we did see at least 4 saves from Cruzen, at least 2 from Kavici. We saw Grump with a few. We saw some great goals there by Cruzen. Cruzen got a goal. Conor Chaos got a goal. Ender got a goal. Pretty sure Grump got a goal. Mozzie got a goal. So yeah, just phenomenal play all around there for that round 2. So we do have a restart, or excuse me, a timeout. Looks like we're taking a timeout here between rounds. As right at the end of the period. This is not hockey. Right at the end of the round, Instinct. Someone on Instinct said something right before going out. So it sounds like maybe trying to fix a technical issue between rounds here.
Yeah, I get it all confused too, man. I call them games, rounds. I don't. Who knows?
And
as a correction, sorry.
Corrected. No, go ahead.
I was going to just mention that Grumpy had the first 4 points of this match, and just wanted to add to that. It's a little props to Grumps.
So then we can extrapolate. Grump has 6 points on the game. Mozzie has 5 points on the game. Hazaba 2, Chrome with 4. I know Cruzen had I think Cruzen had 1 goal in that round, so that's going to give him 2 points in the game. Conor Chaos, pretty sure, had a goal as well, so he's probably at 7 or 9. Ender had at least 1, so that's going to put him up to at least 4. And Kavici had at least 2 saves, so I'm pretty sure he's at 3. And Cruzen with at least 4 saves, so he's at probably about 4. So extrapolating off of what we know, those are about what the stats would be after that round 2.
Yeah.
As Conor Chaos has returned, so we may just get that start to round 3 here. Well, I would say any minute, but since we're setting it to round 3, we'll actually have another full minute once both teams ready up here.
Man, I think Cruzen had so many saves that last round. It's probably still trying to catch up counting. They were all over the place.
And they were big. Every single one of the saves, not one of those was easy, because those were some real shots coming in off of some great setups from Frostbite. And yeah, Cruzen was able to stop them. That's why we talk about Cruzen's ability in goal. Cruzen, hands down, one of the best goalies in the game. You can ask Strem Bitsky. I remember there was a game. It was Kang versus Instinct, where at one point during the game, out of nowhere, and of course anyone who knows Strem, this is not out of character at all, but Strem opened his comms and started yelling at Cruzen to stop saving his shots, and it was because it was just one after another. Cruzen just kept grabbing them, and that's the kind of goalie he is. He's such a good goalie. He angers the offense.
Yeah.
And also big thanks to Strem throwing a sub out about a half hour ago. Big props to him for that. Always appreciate this.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, open your comms and yelling at somebody is probably the biggest form of flattery in that moment.
Now, a bunch of people in chat, but I gotta ask. So there's Polyrath85 in chat saying great matchup. Polyrath, I gotta ask, is your name a play off of Polymath or Polywag? 2 vastly different topics. Polywag is Poliwrath a Pokemon?
Ryan.
Poliwrath, are you sure? He's saying Poliwag. I feel, hold on. What?
Don't worry, Chad. I got you covered. I was explaining to Dimwi privately. It's a Pokemon thing.
Hold on.
I know, right?
Like one of the original 150?
Yeah, Poly, look, Polywag, Polywhirl, Polywrath. Oh my, I'm going back to the cameras.
Hold on. Hold on. What? What?
good?
What?
You okay?
No. I owned the original 151 or the 150 card set. Like I don't remember Poliwrath. But you know what? That was so long ago. I would have been. That's you know what? That's like I'm not even gonna say how long ago that was. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. Oh goodness, I did finish my Pokedex. I did. It was just like 25 years ago, man. Don't make fun of me. I'm a boomer.
Shouts out to Ryan for that 6-month sub. Thanks, buddy.
Always appreciate those. Yeah, that's well, the passion is what keeps us going, but the subs and the bits definitely help. Help. I just need to shut up sometimes.
Pokemon, sponsored by Pokemon.
You know, there's a if you go
Kidding.
this is not sponsored, but there's a guy on YouTube. He does a lot of it's Frog Leap Studios. He does a lot of metal covers, and they just recently did a cover of the Pokemon theme song, and he brought in this vocalist to do it with him, and it's probably one of the most inspiring songs I have ever heard. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I've had it stuck in my head for like a week after hearing it. So definitely go check that one out. I forget the guy's name. I forget the YouTube channel, but just look up Pokemon metal cover, and if it starts with Frog Leap Studios, that's the one. It's absolutely phenomenal. And Sneaky saying he's actually the vocalist from that song. No, Sneaky Evil, you're just the character from the game. As we're going to get started here in round 3, both teams coming out looking to take this game.
I'm going to predict overtime for this one.
I think that is a good prediction. I agree with that prediction, as this is a bit of a brawl there on the near side wall. It's going to be Huzzah picking that one up, though. Stuff by Connemara. Connemara put the shield up, thinking someone was around him, but no, he goes for that clear. But oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
I feel like Connemara just got handed the disc and turned around, blocked. Probably learned that from many years of watching Ender, and that ended up in a score by Cruisin' on a super fast stack from the backcourt.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal stack, and not just a quick stack, but also, I mean, Cruisin' got there, wasting no time, sending that one in off a no look. And now Ender with the steal. Ender sending that one over to Connemara. Connemara looking at a 2-on-1 as Ender cutting in, and oh, the stop! Grump, what ridiculous saves! Ender does get that one, but excuse me, Connemara gets that one back and pops it in. But wow, what a stop there by Grump.
That was such a good save. I mean, you got Ender coming in. You know you're about to get punched. You have half a second to guess where this shot's going to be, to grab it, and then was actually able to get it almost outside the bubble. Great save.
So now we'll be Grump on that back line. Frostbite down by 4 right now. It's a 2-goal difference. This one going to get just dumped into the bubble there. Mozzie picking that one up. Mozzie looking to make something happen, but he's just draped by players. But Chrome picking that one up, and Chrome going to back this one out to, send it across the Mozzie, who's going to back that one out to Grump there on the back line.
They did this earlier. It's where they just pass back to Grump. Grump works his way up, and they ends up score. I wonder if that's going to happen again. It doesn't look like it.
No, is Connemara Chaos going to pick that one up on the far side wall there. Connemara Chaos now trying to, I don't know, playing with Chrome there, although he sends it right there to Grump. So Grump picking that one up. Grump sending that one in. Hits, Chrome going up to the ceiling, finds Mozzie. Mozzie, there's stuff by Cruisin' now turning this one around near side wall, waiting for his team to set up. That was phenomenal patience there, waiting for the chain to get together. But the bounce, not favorable, going to find his way to the far side wall there. Grump picking that one up. Grump under pressure there by Ender, and he's going to get that pass off there to Mozzie.
Man, Cruisin' had a great steal and just held it. And I'm like, what are you doing, buddy? You going to shoot? What are you going to pass? And he held it so long just to turn it over and end up in the other team's hands for a 2-point score. This is their first 2 points. And Cruisin', what were you doing, buddy? Throw that thing down there.
And yeah, good feed there. Chrome to Huzzah. Huzzah's going to put that one in for the 2. And also in chat there, Stumps are saying disband Joker. And I agree. I think Joker's probably has run afoul of some antitrust laws. It's now Cruisin' going to handle this one on the back line. Cruisin' cross pass to Ender. The bounce not favorable. Chain looking to attack. Oh, and they get it. Huzzah with it. Now Huzzah has Mozzie moving in. Also Cruisin' up high. Hits, Chrome is going to plant that one in for the 2. And that's going to tie it up here 3 minutes in.
Oh man, such an unfortunate bounce in that scenario, and it happens. And what doesn't happen all the time is that stack was right there ready to pick it up, and they turned that over into a quick 2 points, tied this up. There's 6.5 minutes left.
So now it's going to be Cruisin handling this one for Instinct on the back line. Cruisin looking to draw out that chain. Does, but doesn't get them broken up. Ender now picking that one up. Kavichi breaks them up, though. Kavichi, good leech. Huzzah gets him stun out, though. Now Ender is going to be under assault there. There's 3 players right in on him. A good pass there to Connemara Chaos. Connemara Chaos going to set that one back to Kavichi. Kavichi going up to Cruisin and gets a good tap pass there to Ender. Ender going across to Connemara. Connemara on the ceiling. They're going to back this one out. All the way to Kavichi on the back line there. So Kavichi now moving this one in slowly, trying to draw the defense out. Chrome feigning, does get attacked by Mozzie. Now up to Ender. Ender cross pass there to Cruisin as Cruisin's cutting in, and Cruisin's going to plant down with the 2. And Instinct is up by 2, 6-4 with 6 minutes to go.
Man, Frostbite is being super aggressive, and I love seeing it. I love playing that way. And you got to be really good to get that disc down the arena, control it, and great passing. They finally got that cut pass, which they've missed so many times in the past 2 rounds, and got it to work well.
Can you guys?
Restart.
Yeah, so they get a restart on that one. It was 6-4 with I think it was 4:50 to go here. I'm trying to get to some team fall on. I'm gonna follow Cruisin here for a moment, see what's going on. I'm not sure which team called for the restart, so we're gonna listen for a moment.
All right, I could hear you guys now. I'm good.
Sounds like it was an audio issue. Somebody lost their in-game audio, but it does sound like they fixed that. So we will get started here in just a moment. Restarting round 3, 6-4 in favor of Instinct.
Man, you don't need no in-game audio, man. Just go out there and play. Just turn it all off.
Turn it all off. You know, for some people, it might work.
I mean, hey, if you play together long enough, and I think Instinct has played together for a while. Maybe Ender's out there. He's kind of, he might get left out in the cold.
And Sneaky Evil, no. I don't know.
Sneaky's favorite rapper, Vanilla Ice, is coming through with singing his favorite song.
You know, I saw Vanilla Ice perform with his metal band in Tallahassee. It was probably one of the best concerts, one of the most fun concerts. I would say musically, maybe not the best, but one of the most fun concerts I have ever been to. And I actually got to meet him after he signed autographs afterwards. Genuinely friendly guy. I mean, friendly, just nice to everybody who popped in. Was it, you know, he might have an ego, but it didn't show. Like, he was a really friendly guy. And I would definitely, I would honest to God go see Vanilla Ice again, because it was fun. It was a great show. He's a good showman. I don't care what anybody says. He's a great showman. He knows how to put on a good show. And that was a fun show.
I believe it, man. I believe it. I'm not hating on Vanilla. He's definitely experienced a lot. And if anybody knows the time, I didn't get a chance to look up and see it. Let us know.
I'm pretty sure it was about 4:50, but that's kind of a guess. Maybe someone can go check the VOD right quick. Actually, I can check the VOD right quick.
Hang on, guys.
Sneaky saying he was at the concerts. No, sorry. 6:07 according to Palidore. The last goal was scored at 6:07. And Sneaky saying he was also at that concert, and I mean, your parents may have been in the crowd, so you may have been kind of at that concert, but I doubt you were. I don't think you were alive yet, dude. We're going back. I was probably, I know I wasn't 18. I think it was 15 or 16. No, I was driving, so 16 or 17. When I went to see that. So we're going back, how many years is that? I don't even know. It's like 2002. So like, do the math, 18 years. Sneaky, you're not even 18 yet, man. Come on. You weren't even alive during that concert.
It's possible that he might have been conceived at that concert if his parents were there.
Given how wild the show got, it's totally possible, but we don't have to go there. As yeah, this is both teams looking like they're readying up here. Looks like we have that minute countdown as we started round 3 of 3. So just waiting for that to finish up here. And yeah, 6:07 on the clock. Going to be 6-4 in favor of Instinct after that last goal. So it should be a disc to Frostbite to restart this one here.
I just want to make a mention that Frostbite has their name spelled like kilobyte or megabyte. So essentially, they're just cold data out there.
Well, anyone who knows good data is cold data, as Sneaky Evil is back to his old ways in chat in this game. This is a Sneaky I haven't seen for a while.
Don't make me call Palidata.
Oh my goodness. Where's Drob? We need Drob in here. Get Drob. Get Drob.
How many bytes is a frostbite? Is that more than a megabyte?
I think that's a fair question. And Sneaky saying Drob is sitting right next to him, and we are starting here in around 6 minutes remaining. Cruising trying to track that one down. He does in the bubble there, under pressure by Mozzie. Good pass to Ender. Ender there. He's going to get stunned out by Chrome. Though Cruising getting back to the disc first, slapping it through mid, does get through mid, and it's going to go all the way down into the trench on Frostbite Zone.
And those stacks are back, and it's going to ping pong here for a second until someone can get control of this and make some passes. As another steal comes in from Ender.
And so Ender now juking around in the tube. They're going to back pass that one to Cruz. And then Sneaky asked him what I was going to say to Drob. I was just going to say, Drob, punish this man. Punish this boy. As Cruising now walking this one in. Cruising going across there to Kavichi. I recognize, I respect your authority, Sneaky Evil. Don't ban me. As it's not going to be Mozzie picking that one up and clearing it back through mid.
Another missed cross pass. I don't know, something's going on, but they missed another great opportunity right there. And they got the recover, and they're hopefully going to get it down and control it now.
So Connemara Chaos are going to bounce this one in. It does take a good round there. Cruising picking it up. Cruising walking. Oh, what?
That's what we call rolling the windows down, man. Flailing down. He actually got his own rebound off the rim and put it back. Good shot from Cruising, but also, man, missed it right off the rim.
I don't think Cruising got me a falsetto there. Oh my goodness. Grump though, he's gonna pick this one up. Yeah, Frostbite currently down by 4. 4:20 on the clock. Nice, this one's gonna be picked up there by Chrome. And Ender though, picking that one up for Instinct. Ender looking for that, the bounce shot off the, oh, very, very, very close. What just happened there? They're like,
a whole bunch of missed stacks is what happened basically. Just going fast and missing the disc. And you know, Ender missed that, but he makes so many of those. And I'm surprised he missed that one.
It's a soft pass there. Connemara to Kavichi. Kavichi gonna walk that in. He's just gonna place it. And that's gonna put Instinct up by 6. This might be the biggest lead we have seen yet in this game. And it's gonna be Instinct 10-4.
I mean, this disc is slippery right now for Frostbite. You saw that Grump tried to grab it coming out of the tunnel and actually missed it at the nest. And with a couple of these stills, they have definitely capitalized on that. Maybe we'll see him tighten it up right here. And just as I said, that another turnover. Hopefully they can get the disc and start controlling it just a tad better so they can get back in this game. Otherwise, it's going to get the Instinct's going to run away with it.
So now Cruising with that one, going up to the ceiling there to Kavichi. Kavichi across to Ender. Ender inverted. Gonna send that one back to Cruising. You know, anyways, Cruising up to Kavichi. Oh, Grump with the read. Gonna stop that one from getting to Connemara. Gets that one sent through the tube there, bouncing into the bubble, and it's gonna be Ender getting back there first with Connemara. And Ender setting that one up. Gonna take an ugly bounce though. Mozzie picking that one up. Mozzie gonna send it in. Does hit Grump. Grump now with an opportunity, 3-on-2. Grump feigns a few shots, sends it back to Huzzah, and Huzzah is going to plant that one in for the 2, and we're back to 4-point spread.
That's how you get past Cruising. You got to confuse him. You gotta like do like 4 pump fakes, a head fake, and 1 more pump fake, and then pass it to somebody behind him so they can just lay it in. That was a great pass from Grump there.
So now it's going to be Instinct once again with the disc here. Cruising picking this one up. Cruising walking this one in. Oh, good juke there. Getting away from the chain. The Connemara is going to get stunned out by the same chain. And now 3 players there. Oh, what?
How did he get that back? He got stunned and those 3 people around him, and somehow he got it back. I'm telling you, man, this disc is slippery for Frostbite right now.
Somebody, you know what? Someone needs to inspect the disc after this one, see if somebody greased it up here, maybe deflated it before this game is ended. Oh, it's gonna get stuffed by Grump there at mid. Huzzah does get that one back though.
Wow, what an insane steal, and that looks good to me.
And it was. Ender sending that one in off the ceiling shot. That one's going to go in for the 3 from 40 meters out.
What a great steal. I mean, Ender is just so good and was able to invert somehow and get that steal and just put himself in a perfect position to make that boop shot off the ceiling and nailed it.
And Cruising accidentally joining Frostbite for a moment, making a 3-on-5, but it is back. But he is back on his side, so it's going to be Mozzie now. Mozzie going up to Huzzah. Huzzah's going to get stunned out, though. Conor Marquez looking for that long shot. Is that one going to be in? No, it's going to be wide, but they're going to get there first. And Ender's going to plant that one in for another 2. And with less than a minute to go here, Instinct is running away with the score, now up by 9.
Man, just coming out of that break, Instinct just had it turned on. They came out and they were mentally prepared, and they came out with a lot of extra energy, and it shows. I mean, there's not any time left to come back. They did a great job.
Yeah, with 30 seconds to go here, that is the mathematical time, as they say. Huzzah going to try to get this one over to Mozzie. Mozzie is going to plant that one in for the 2, but that's going to be too little too late. Only going to have about 5 seconds left once you come out of the tubes here, so it will be round 3 to Instinct. They will take this one over Frostbite in 3.
Yeah, man, if you're Frostbite, you know, you're probably bummed about losing this match, but this Instinct team is a great team, and they do have the power to get hot quick and put a lot of points on the board, and they have such a good defense in Cruising and Convici in goal. There's nothing to get down about, man. You guys did great, and I see a great future for Frostbite for sure. It's especially in this season and next season too.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, this Frostbite is a team of exceptionally talented players. Both these teams are, and yeah, I do agree that they will bounce back from this one with no problem. As I do believe our stats are accurate at the moment. Well, no, we're missing round 2, in fact, which is interesting. But yeah, so round 1 and round 3. Game high points going to be tied between Chrome and, well, no, it's going to be tied between Conor Marquez and Ender with 7 apiece. Oh, these are some interesting stats, but either way, I mean, just what a well fought game by both of these teams. You know, they go to 3 here. They're I would say maybe about equally skilled, even though that round 3 Instinct really ran away with that score. They're going 15-8. But yeah, what a well fought series between these 2 teams.
I mean, yeah, this just came down to the break and the timeout, and just coming out of the timeout, and one team having a lot more energy than the other, and that can happen, man. It's hard to stay focused during those moments whenever you're in the locker room or you're just out there messing around, wondering when everything's going to start. And Instinct came out and they were focused. You could see it and energetic. And that's a tough hurdle sometimes whenever you're in a heated match. You go into a timeout, everything's even, and you come out and one team just came out with more energy. And it's happened to me, and it's tough to stay focused during that time.
So yeah, that was looking at the schedule. Looks like this is our last game of the evening, at least for the next 5 hours, anyways. Palidore get some sleep. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, but just a great game there. I guess we'll go ahead and just touch on chat real quick, because we've got a lot of people here. You got Wolverine popping in there at the end. Philibus, Sneaky Evil was here. Sugar Fluff, Pyro Game Zook, Polyrath, who's named after a Pokemon, a Pokemon. Sneaky Evil. That's what the parents used to call it, man. It wasn't Pokemon. It was Pokemon.
What is that old Pokemon? What is that?
Pokemon. Sugar Fluff in there. Single shot stopping in. Rocks Titan. B Love, who's actually in the studio with us. We are in a physical studio. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Mozzie popped into chat to ask for the time. Negative Zero was here. Stumpster was here. A lot of people hanging out. Ryan was here at one point. Yeah, and of course, yeah. So thank you guys for joining us on that one. Grumpy popping in saying GG's, GG Grumpy. Well played, man. But yeah, anything you want to say, B-Love, before we get out of here?
No, man, that was thanks for having me. It was a couple of great games, and I just love this high energy play, and his top level skill set, and I think it makes the sport look really good, man.
And so Palidore has something he would like to say.
Yeah, just wanted to remind you guys to tune in tomorrow for Oculus Venues. That's at 12 p.m. noon Pacific time, PDT. It's 3 p.m. EDT, 7 p.m. UTC. So you should see it. Go download Venues on the Oculus store for Oculus Quest, Oculus Go. You also have Gear VR. And even if you can't be there in attendance, like and share on social media. Just, promote and support. Tell your friends, tell your fam, all that good stuff. And tune in for that because we do have some fun matches set for tomorrow. That is to say, we have Omega and Smash Dash will be the opener right there at noon PDT. We have Invictus and Wombo Combo facing off. Then we have Calculated and High Voltage. And following that, we've got Ding and Flatliners. So that's what you can look forward to tomorrow in Oculus Venues. Do stay tuned. Shout out as well to our sponsors by the by in ProTube VR cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net. Always be aware of them because you can bet they're supporting the community with all those opportunities. So with that said, our mods as well, by the by, cannot forget them because they keep this thing running from the back line, doing all the important work. They are the heart and soul of VRML, and so just want to thank them as always for all their great work with Gilligan and Wit, Nada, Princess, Alikos, Sneaky Evil, being a little bit evil in the chat, and Dano McFabulous, Echo Zero. All of you, super great, but now it's super late. And if you're still here, Dimwi, I didn't bore you to death with all my chatter. Okay,
I'm right here.
Okay, I know. I get on a roll sometimes. I'm gonna let you handle outros, but thanks, guys.
Thank you, Pally.
Cool. So yeah, you guys have just watched Instinct versus Frostbite. I have been SirDimwi here with Love and Palidore. This has been VRML. We thank you very much for watching us. You all have a wonderful evening and stay safe and all that good stuff.
Bye-bye.